What's up, guys? Jake and we're coming back at you with another video. Today we are doing another 2021 mock draft video. So let's just get into it. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Please helps me out. I love when people subscribe. So let's get into it. You know the drill. First pick is Trevor Lawrence, QB Clemson. Just has to be him. The Jets don't really have another option. Sam Darnold is not the answer for them. The Jags. This is a Justin Fields spot for me. I'm an Ohio State fan. Has played awesome for them since he got there. Transferred from Georgia. But he sometimes runs around in the pocket too much and takes a sack that he isn't supposed to. But other than that, Justin Fields is a really, really good player. The Bengals. This is an offensive line spot. They let their franchise QB and Joe Burrow get injured for the year. So, Penei Sewell, because they had no offensive line. They need an offensive lineman, and Penei Sewell is a very good choice. The Cowboys. I could see them going Gregory Rousseau, but I think this has to be secondary and Patrick Surtain. I mean, cornerback is far down the board, but also, what else? I don't think they'd take a receiver, definitely not. And then edge, not really. There's the best player for them, Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. The Chargers. This is either Caleb Farley or Micah Parsons. I mean, I could see them going receiver, edge even, but Micah Parsons is just a too good player to pass up for them. The Panthers. They don't need a lot. This should be a trade down spot, but I don't think I can trade down, so why not go Caleb Farley? They do need help, in the secondary. Their defense is young, but this is Caleb Farley. I mean, I could see them going QB as well, but I don't think so. The Falcons, this is a QB trade Matt Ryan scenario. Get your new franchise QB, and I think it's going to be Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. He'll help their future. He's their next franchise QB. The Dolphins. This is definitely a receiver spot. Jamar Chase is a really, really good player. He was very good last year for LSU. The Dolphins need help at receiver, get Tua some weapons, and Jamar Chase is a very good choice. The Eagles. They need linebacker very, very badly, but I don't think they reached down the board for one. I think they're going to take Jalen Waddle out of Alabama, who was unreal before he got injured. Now Devontae Smith has sort of been unreal, but this is Jalen Waddle. He's very fast, very quick, good hands. Jalen Waddle for the Eagles. The Giants. Giants need a lot of positions that I don't know how. They're winning games, they beat the Seahawks, but their defense has actually played pretty well as of late. Let's go Gregory Rousseau for them. They do need help on the edge. They have 3 nose tackles on the defensive line, which is not ideal. So, Gregory Rousseau. The Lions. I think this is a receiver spot. They haven't paid Kenny Galladay. They haven't paid Marvin Jones. They're both in a contract year. This is Devontae Smith all day, who has played great for Alabama in Jalen Waddle's absence. The Niners. I think this is an interior O-line spot. Wyatt Davis out of Ohio State. I mean, I feel like he holds a lot for some reason. I don't know why. But he probably doesn't, and I'm just nitpicking, but Wyatt Davis is a really solid player. The Broncos. What do the Broncos do? It says they need edge, but I don't think they need edge. They got Bradley Chubb. They got Von Miller. They don't need help on the edge. I don't really think they take QB. I don't think they go tight end where they took tight end. I don't think they go offensive line. They just paid Garrett Bowles a massive contract that he did not deserve. So I think this is a corner spot in J.C. Horn. Really solid player for them. That'll help them. the Vikings. This is a tough team, but I feel like ultimately their offensive line has been bad. And Sam Cosmi is the best offensive lineman available. It's been great for Texas. Super nice play, super nice ad for them. The Patriots need a lot of positions. I could honestly see them going QB, but I just don't think so. They could go running back, but Damian Harris has been all right for them. I think they might go running back in maybe the third or fourth round, but I'm only doing a first round mock draft. So I think it's Kyle Pitts, tight end of Florida. They do need tight end. They got Dalton Keene and what's his name? Devin Asiasi. It's not a great tight end group. The Bears, this is definitely a QB spot. Why not go Zach Wilson? Best QB available. But I wonder if it's just about who he's this competition. Because he hasn't played all that great competition this year, but who knows? The Raiders. It's an interesting team, but ultimately the best player available is Kwity Paye, so I think they take Kwity Paye out of Michigan, who's played pretty well this year, like a lot of guys have. That's what I've been saying, but solid pickup there. Ravens, this is either Joseph Ossai or Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman opted out recently. Why does it say they need tight end? They don't need it. But why not go Joseph Ossai, who's been pretty good for Texas, like Sam Cosmi. Solid pickup there. The football team. They do need QB, but do you really take Kyle Trask? I don't feel like he fits them that good, though, for some reason. But Rashad Bateman, what about the receivers? And then you could take a guy in the second round, a QB. So why not give him Rashad Bateman? Don't hate me in the comments, please. I know a football team needs a QB, but I just feel like Kyle Trask would not go to them for some reason. I don't know. Don't hate me, please. The Cardinals need O-line. I feel like I felt like they weren't going to be good this season because of their O-line struggles, but I guess the Browns last year were so good, were supposed to be good, and their O-line was junk. That's just why. But I'm a Browns fan, so as you can tell, I'm wearing a Browns jersey. But the Cardinals, I think this is Eric Stokes at Georgia. Really, really solid. So that's a pretty good solid pickup there for them. The Dolphins, this is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I mean, the best defensive player available, probably. Not on the draft board, but he'll help solidify Kyle Van Noy's getting up there in age. And then they just have edges like Andrew Van Ginkel. It's not great. The Bucks. I think this is going to be Jay Tufele out of USC. I think I call him Jay Tufele. I don't know why. I didn't know how to say his name, but it's Jay Tufele out of USC. Is they need help edge and interior defensive line because they only got Vita Vea at interior defensive line. And then edge, they do have Shaq Barrett, but he's on a franchise tag. And then JPP is getting up there in age a lot, so I feel like that solidifies it. Colts. Anthony Costanzo getting up there in age. I think this is a tackle spot because there are 5 very solid offensive tackles available. And this one, I think it's going to be Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech, who's really come on strong this year for them. Titans, this is either edge or interior defensive line. I think it's Azeez Ojulari out of Georgia. So that's pick there. I almost tapped on Quincy Roche for the Jets. That would not have been good. All picks. The Jets. Jets need a lot of things, as you know. But there's not Terrace Marshall, I understand, but I think it's just Travis Etienne. They do need running back. They don't have one. Frank Gore is like not a starter anymore. Travis Etienne will help fix their running back situation. The Jags, I thought Pat Freiermuth, Baby Gronk for a while. Then he's gotten moved down the draft board a little bit. So now I've ultimately decided they do need to help on the offensive line. So I'm going to go Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern. I'm going to either play guard or tackle, even center, honestly. But very good. The Browns, it's linebacker. I don't care. It's linebacker. It's Dylan Moses. I mean, it's so... The Browns linebacking core is like so trash. I understand Mac Wilson's pretty solid, but then anyone else, no one else is good. So that's like the need. And then the Bills. It could go linebacker, but I ultimately think right tackle is a big need for them. Cody Ford has not been that great. He is injured, I believe, on IR, but Jalen Mayfield is a right tackle for Michigan. He'll come in and play right away. Probably. Packers. I know they need a receiver, but they're not going to take one because they're the Packers. I think it's going to be Zaven Collins out of Tulsa because they don't have interior linebackers. There's none. So that's a very solid pick that they needed to take. The Steelers have dropped 2 straight. Makes me happy. I don't like the Steelers. But who would they go here? Their receivers are dropping a lot of passes currently. But I think it's going to be Jordan Davis out of Georgia. He's been pretty solid. I don't know why they have him listed at 63, but Jordan Davis is a pick. The Saints. I had Mac Jones last video, but I honestly don't think Mac Jones. I mean, you could take Kyle Trask as well, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take Nick Bolton out of Mizzou for them. And then the Chiefs at 32. This has got to be offensive line. Their offensive line has not been that great this year. Got to protect your $500 million man, Patrick Mahomes, with Liam Eichenberg out of Notre Dame. So, this is my draft. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.